if y'all can do this constant of proportionality, that's like 90% of the battle, which is good. The last part is making sure you're really clear on how we arrive at y. So how do we get there, right? What is y equal to? Well, what we did is we took this number and we multiplied it by 1.5. We took this number and we multiplied it by 1.5. So when I go to write my equations, you might remember, maybe not, I don't know, y equals kx from last year. You're just trying to find this number that you're multiplying x by. And that number is 1.5. So I'm going to say y equals 1.5 times x. So what that looks like here, I'll do the 2 and the 3, is if we say y equals 1.5 times x, what we're saying is, how did I get this 3? Well, I got this 3 because I did 1.5 times 2. And if you take 1.5 and double it, you're going to get 3. So it'll look like that. Or, how did I get this 6? Just here, can you still see this? Can you still see this? No? Eliana, can you see this? Okay. Y equals 1.5x. How did I get this 6? I took 1.5 and I multiplied it by 4. 1.5 4 times gets me back to 6. And so you're going to see this balance of like, oh, I got 6 on both sides. Cool, that worked out. Okay? So now, why do we care about that for this particular problem? How is this going to help us grow our brains related to today's objective? So I want you all to start filling in an XY table for this spot down here. And you might be thinking to yourself, what do you mean an XY table? There's nothing here, duh, what are you talking about? We're going to make it right now, okay? So, I want you to make an XY table. I'm talking about this one right here.
We can actually keep this table going, right?
I'm going to go squeeze it over here, y'all.
We're just representing it in a couple of different ways, right?
And so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start by filling in these X values down here, right?
What is this?
I got a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Let me just jot some of those down.
Goes up to 5.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Can you fill in a point
5.
on this
Sweet, no
graph?
problem.
You can move this point. Find the point on this graph.
So
that we've
now,
already represented.
I want you all to use this same constant of proportionality, right? Remember we saw yesterday that our axes are going to change. Sometimes they might be talking about days, sometimes they might be hours or minutes or whatever. But now, we have a very clear set of like, we just got up to 5 minutes, let's just do the math. So what I'm going to say is, same constant of proportionality, that's the ugliest arrow, I'm sorry. And we're going to multiply still by 1.5. So if you need to bust out your calculator, go for it. But we're going to take this times 1.5. We're going to take 1 times 1.5 and 2 times 1.5, on and on. I'm going to give you a minute to complete this table with a calculator and a partner if you need to. 1 minute, go ahead. We're about to do something that's really important, but you can go if you need to. Huh? If you want to. No, this is or like if you want to like flop down the floor, you can sit in the chair or whatever. And then long term application, you can see. 25 seconds to finish up.